This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Right to the air. Here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. That pass complete to Moore. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Murray now on first down. On the move to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Murray again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Walker now at 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You ain't doing nothing today. Jim. Out. Bronco Eagle.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll try the air now with Smith. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead. The defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Now Murray off play action. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Murray. Now the ball comes loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. the gun. Here's Murray.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Walker.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Walker with another carry. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Geno. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf,
39 yards.
and the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Here's Murray.
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Murray going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown as time expires in the first half.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run again with Walker. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Ooh, with a juke. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. On second down, here's Penny. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and run, Walker.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Kenneth Walker. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right. Lead.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. You mine. Back. Undercrush.
Gino's going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Murray now. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away. Down to the ground and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot. Went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's Murray from midfield. And the catch made by Hopkins.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They're going to run. Here's Connor.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray steps away. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. To throw is Smith. Sliding out of the pocket.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He could. again, though, and it's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
He's got room at the 30. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
On first down, it's Smith. And this will be incomplete.